Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Palembang. In previous episode, we got a colony over here, well, not colony, vessel over here, which we're trying to improve relations with so we can eventually annex them. It might be a bit easier than done, though. I do actually wonder. And we do have the numbers advantage over. There's still got 9,000 men, but yeah, we do have the numbers advantage over Yunga, which we could, in theory, also turn into a vassal if need be. So I think we're going to keep them as is for now. What we will do, though, is we'll probably start getting rid of some other advisor, at least the most expensive one initially. To start reducing the deficit in here. We're still getting a decent bit of diplo points anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about that. But we kind of need to just get the castle down, and after that we can do a war against the Larakia without a problem. They only got 8,000 men actually there even. That would allow us to then conquer at least that. Then we'd also maybe conquer Nyunga at that point, and then after that we can start turning, well, I suppose we can then also annex our vassal hopefully here. At least in theory. It might not be happening necessarily, but there's a good chance for it at least. And then we can start turning eastward in the northern coast. We're going to maintain that diplomat actually on our vassal. They won't be very happy with us anytime soon, but I suspect over time we can improve the relations quite a bit. And they will then be willing to be annexed. Let's go and get the transport ships over here. How much are we making money in... Okay, we're still making about half a ducat in Malacca by privateering in there, which does cover about 2/3 of the Navy expenditures. I suppose once we get that colony that we're currently working on down, we'll probably go ahead and get the all Hawaii. I believe... Is that like... I think that's Diego Garcia. Anyway, oh, colonial expansion, okay. Where's this? Oh, right, so is this... I guess we can afford spending... Do we need to spend... I don't think we need to spend that much. We'll get a bit of penalty for the global settler increase, but that's fine, because that's already a colony completed. And get that core sorted out. And then I suppose either we go for a colony down here, which then guarantees us a way to annex our vassal, as well as potentially conquer this one. Ooh, it is a natural harbour. Did we get a natural harbour in here? No, it's that one. Okay. Could try to colonize that. Or we'll just go for the... I think for tax collection purposes, that is to say raiding purposes, we'll go ahead and colonize whole Hawaii. And now we're just a few months away from being able to start declaring a war. So let's go ahead and increase the army maintenance. We'll go ahead and fire the yearly inflation reduction advisor. We'll probably still keep the discipline advisor, just because it's quite handy in the combat. We're going to also just... Actually, let's combine this. Although we can probably leave the transport fleet at home. Actually, no, we'll keep this here for now. But once the war starts, we can just park this outside the enemy capital. We have got the fort on level 1 in here, I suppose. But that's... what? Okay, so next year we can declare the war. That's how it basically goes right now. Any more raiding that we could do, by the way? Yes, for matter of fact, yes, there is. There we go, that's another 22 ducats, so that's going to keep us going for a little bit longer. Ooh, trade power in Malaccas. Sure. We've already got a trade advisor anyway. We'll probably be getting some extras as well. Right, they're moving the troops down. Ah, right, they're trying to move away. Well, that's too bad. I can still fight you. The castle is almost done. We can move these. Oh, actually, they did not relocate quite yet. But the castle is done, so let's go ahead and declare the war. Ah, right, we've still got military access. Let's cancel the military access first. And the next... let's just double... Yeah, we don't have any more military access or anything like that. So now, we'll just need to wait for the ability to declare war again. We're going to either go for the Conquest War goal, or we're going to go to the war against the world, which is the same thing. Just we need to siege down the capital, but that's essentially the same anyway. So we'll go for that. We can also go ahead and get the ships there. Do a bit of blockading. Do we have... Oh, right, yeah, well, let's get that one. With the blockade. Do we... Oh, hold on a minute. Didn't we already have the... Yeah, we do get a +1 from the siege. Or from the blockade for the siege. So it's basically going to be +3. Ah, there we go. They did get there. We'll have a bit of a... Right, we do actually have a leader in there. We've got better leader than they do. There should be a somewhat easy battle for us. We've got high tech, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. So the taxes are still very much in our favor. There we go. So we got high morale, we got high tactics by quite a bit, we got high discipline. They do have the terrain advantage, but that did not save them. And I suppose what we'll do, leave the Marines and the artillery in here. Then the army itself will go ahead and chase down the enemies. And we'll keep the siege going. That's already, yeah, it's minus 28% right now, which is not ideal, but it's not too bad. And we've got a bit of a nice combat in here. Ah, right, we lost our general there, which is not ideal. Tribes growing more accepted. Well, that's not good. That's going to be a bit costly. But there's actually no guarantee that the enemy, or the ally of the enemy, will actually be able to make their way here. Come on. Still no stack wipe. Ooh, election. We did lose quite a bit of tradition in here. Perhaps we should go for another... I'm going to go for another captain right now. I'm also going to go for the siege ability still. And discipline. Actually, oh, they're going to be arriving here before I get... Okay, there we go. That's a sack wipe. In that case, we can just stay there. Although I suppose, yeah, we don't have a leader right now, but that's fine. We'll be fine. Improvements in government. You know what? I'll take the admin points. We can get the inflation reduction advisor again. GPRs of... Oh dear. Shipbuilding time increased. I don't suppose there's more raiding to be done, is there? Well, there would be a little bit up there and up here, actually. Oh, and we can already do the raiding up here in southern India. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Malacca is still... Well, they have not expanded too much. They have helped one of their allies at least expand. I suppose they also got a vassal in Indrapura. Sunda is still... Well, they're still allied to Sambas. That's right. Okay, yeah, Sambas did get a little bit. And, ooh, Luwu has expanded. Oh, there we go. We've got a bit of food shortage. So the enemy hasn't really caused issues. Oh, our vassal does actually have a 1 siege pip there. So if it do actually get in here to help with the siege, we will get that done faster. Ah, more corruption. Well, bollocks. Oh, Larakia from... Oh, hello. 90,000 men over there. Oh, we can still siege down their capital, and then they won't have much to say on this war, I reckon. Yeah, now with the... Oh, no. Well, we didn't actually win before the siege pip general arrived here. Let's get the money and the province. Oh, they just got moved back. Okay, well, we did at least get the province in here. We can start coring that. We can purchase ability, which admittedly... how long until the... Okay, we've got 34 months, so it's not going to be that much. I guess we'll take the combat bonus into rate of capital or something like that. Or we can take the... I guess we can take the war taxes cost. Not too bad. So now we got a little bit unrest, but that's fine. Right, we'll just go ahead and move this one. Actually, let's get the artillery back on the... Or from the Marines. Move that on about. So how is the colony in Hull, Hawaii? I mean, it's going. I suppose, actually, now that we've got that sorted out, let's go ahead and send in the privateers over here for a bit of an adventure, shall we? So first of all, we've got an tease Malacca and Pasai. Then... I guess we can go all the way to Andaman Islands, at least. Going into Ceylon and all that is going to be probably a bit too far of a distance right now. I don't think we'll be able to get there easily. But what we can do is we can still do a bit of raiding on Palembang and all that. Our old capital should be ours. Oh, we could get another... Oh, right, so that would be the... More Marines and more sailors. I guess we'll keep on pushing for that. Getting the... Ah, right, and now we've got the relation improvement. Cost of fabric claims goes down. Can't actually raid there. There we go. There's 30, and I guess we need to get up to here, don't we? After that, we'll go to Christmas Island and repair there. It's only 3 targets that we got from that, but hey, it's better than nothing. There we go. So we are slowly expanding, although technically speaking, I guess this is still considered as tribal lands for someone. We haven't converted that yet. Oh yeah, the devastation is pretty rough. Oh boy. Well, it's going to improve eventually. It's just going to take a long while. Oh, Indrapura is being annexed now. Okay, so Malacca has expanded a bit further. Looks like our fleet is now repairing, so that's good. We might want to start increasing our... Oh, hello. Do a bit more raiding. So we might want to expand the raiding fleet over here, I guess. How much are we losing money? Actually, quite a bit. What's costing us this much? Oh, the corruption is quite a bit. Army maintenance is pretty bad. Ooh. Penal colony in Hull High. Sure. I guess why not? Do a bit of rebel suppression there. We can probably go ahead and reduce the upkeep a little bit on the army. We can still keep some, but not too much. The advisors are still somewhat costly. We are still trying to reduce the inflation though. We kind of want to keep that in there. Any more raiding that we could do other than... Oh, Peasants' War from Mamluks, alright then. Other than in India, I suppose there is that one. How much is that? 27 ducats. 27 ducats, okay, you know what? We'll go and raid that. It's just tax collection. It's just good business. Oh, they did move away. Okay. Or did they? Yeah, no, they moved... well, someone moved into a province that we can't raid right now. Okay, we'll just go back. Oh, right, actually, we can mothball the fort over here to save up another half a ducat. There we go. So we're still paying quite a bit. Mostly that, well, one of the big things is the advisors, but what else is costing us this much money? The army maintenance is a lot. Colonial maintenance, fort maintenance. The advisors. I suppose it just, overall, it does stack up quite high there. At this point, it might almost be worthwhile to just send these to go and raid the Indian coast. And then do a repair over here. So if we just... Oh, okay, that would be... it's not too bad, necessarily. Not ideal, but not too bad. You know what, yeah, we'll just sail there. Hopefully not take too much attrition there. And technically speaking, a lot of this is coastline. There's one open sea province, and then we'll get to more coastline. We'll repair there. Then we can go to India and raid there. Then we'll go back south, repair. Get across the ocean to Christmas Island. There we go, so we'll repair. And then it's time to go and seize Vijayanagar. That's 5 ducats, so actually we need to probably sail all the way there now. Ooh, we can have another rival. Malacca, okay, well, I guess we'll go with that. Ooh, that's 70 ducats there. Well, there we go, that's going to keep us afloat. And another 18, okay, so let's get back to the colony, repair, and then we can sail across the ocean again. So now there's a bit less areas to raid, but that's fine. Can't raid over there yet or anything. Improvements in production tech. You know what, I'll take the admin points there. Good things being spent some of the inflation, or points over here for inflation reduction. That does reduce the upkeep a little bit. We do still have some, I don't know, the workshops aren't really that useful right now. Well, they're okay, but not a huge amount. It would still help us, technically speaking. Ooh, coffee production. Well, well, well. And 60 per year increase in here as well, which is not bad. Plus the about 20% chance of getting more, so that's going to be probably, yeah, at least 120 or so per year, that is. So that's not bad at all. On average, that is, of course. Right, well, I suppose we could potentially... Actually, no, we still can't annex our vassal, can we? Relations are too small. We still need to wait until next year, first of all, before we're allowed to even annex them. We do have some favors, probably, that we could turn into trust. No, actually, we don't. Yeah, no, we have no favors. No, we'll carry some favors with our vessel, then. Increase their trust on us, and that might allow us to improve relations overall. Ooh. Iraqi moved away. We can get over here, then we can make sure that they have no places to go to. Or if we colonize that, of course, that's a bit easier said than done. Right, let's get this one back to Christmas Island. Bit of a long distance, but we should be able to make that gap. Another 19 ducats waiting there. Oh, you decided to move in here. Well, well, well. Would be a shame if someone declared war on you. It will be a bit costly, but we shall do it. They only got infantry. They got... Oh, Muscovy Golden Era. Right, we do need to get like a fort or something like that in here, because the devastation in all these provinces is bloody massive. Of course, over time it's getting better. Oh, they decided to move away again. I don't really want to spend the admin points right now, which does mean that there's going to be influenza spreading, but not much I can do about that right now. I can still do the war against... Oh, no, I can't do that because I don't have a diplomat. Okay, let's stop carrying the favors for now. We do need a general. 2130. So no siege pips, but it's still better than nothing. And let's go ahead and get these troops prepared. Did we? Yes, we did actually get these fleets in here. So now we can actually do stuff. Oh, that doesn't count as a coastline, I guess. Because these we do... Oh, wait, no, we get the supply limit from our vassal, of course. That begs the question, to be fair. If we were to split this in half, then half of it into there, the other half can still stay privateering in Malacca. Can we do more exploration? Oh, yes, we can. I guess Southwest Pacific would be the primary to get more information about Australia. Because we can actually use the vassal stuff for that, can't we? There we go, defeated some natives there. I was about to say rebellion, but that's not quite correct. We could get the Diplotech. That shipyard is pretty handy. We'll take it. Oh, now we need colonialism as well. That has spawned in Porto. I don't suppose that's spreading... Well, it won't be spreading to us yet. Because we don't have a colonial nation. In the New World, but particularly. Australia doesn't count, I don't think. But anyway, so we're waiting for the troops to arrive. Yeah, there we go. So, Nyunga. Let's go. Oh, they got woods there, okay. Ah. Right, we may need to defeat them in the steppes then. Can I actually... Yeah, we can just march through. Taz should be able to... I don't know if it's going to be able to arrive into that combat in time. I don't think it was just sit there for a while. Did we get the... Oh yeah, we did get the ships here. Good. Get these into there. We are actually within range as well. So we'll probably win our siege faster than they will. And there's the Age of Reformation. Ming Golden Era, okay. Well, no unified culture, that's for sure. We haven't converted another nation yet. Yeah, our side actually does have slightly higher... Or siege ability. Let's just double check. So that's 31 days and that's 37 years. So we are going to get the siege rolls faster. With the artillery... Oh yeah, there we go. Water shortage. So we'll probably win our siege first and then we can just defeat that army and... Well, we don't actually even need to defeat the army. Ooh, walls breached. There we go. Already 21%. This is going to be actually a relatively quick war. We'll take as much money as we can. We'll try to annex them, but I'll take the province. Which then should give us the ability to eventually annex our vassal here. And then Larakia is not going to be much stronger. We're running a little bit low on money, though. Any more raiding that we could do? As a matter of fact, yes, there is. I don't know if these can actually do the raiding, though. The transports. No, okay. In other words, we probably want to get this siege done as soon as... Or this war sorted out as soon as possible. Hey, there we go. Get the money. I could turn them into another vassal. So not only did I get their province here, but I also turned them into a vassal. Oh, we got a... No, it's a level 1 natural harbor, still. And now they are a very disloyal vassal, but they are vassal nonetheless. Oh, how much did our relations suffer because of that? We're neighboring different relation now. The force vassalized, yeah, no, okay. Well, we can start improving relations with our new vassal soon enough. And since we control that, how long do we have a truce? Another 6 years, okay. At that point, we might be able to just fully annex the province on the inland there. We'll just go ahead and get these troops a bit further north. We did get at least some money out of it. Of course, not even nearly sufficiently. A rising star. I'll just take the prestige, I think. Don't need... Ooh, there we go. Did a bit of exploration. And now I believe we can go for the Southwest Pacific coast. Oh, well, that reminds me. Let's go and get the fleet from here. Oh, can you do raiding? Oh, yes, you can do raiding along the way. There we go. Get this connected to... Oh, actually, we can do the raiding of the other province as well, so that's another 20 ducats. There we go, so now we can actually build something. Or we can... Oh, yeah, we could raid up here already. Yeah, so we're slowly getting a bit more ground in here. Oh, another election. we're still getting the tradition relatively quickly. But what is the current modifier on our ruler? Fire detection, I mean, that's decent. We do not necessarily need to have the Diplo too high right now. Are they going to do... Actually, are we... Yeah, got the military one already. You know what? Let's keep the current ruler. What's the worst that could happen? Did manage to get quite a bit of inflation with these wars. Oh! War shipping manifest. Well, there we go. Private captain goes rogue. Trade efficiency drops, which is a bit unfortunate. Not much I can do about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start improving relations down here. And the counter-espionage is probably something we don't need to worry about right now. Oh, the Master Mint has expired. I'm not going to... Oh, there is another one actually that we could hire, but I'm not going to hire another one right now. Just to save up some money on the expenses here. The army maintenance is still rather massive. And we'll take some prestige hit there. We can probably reduce the army maintenance down a little bit. So now we're losing about 3 ducats per month. And we've found out some more natives in here. There's of course New Zealand as well that at some point we do need to go ahead and colonize. There we go. Oh, unhappiness among the peasantry. I guess we'll try to improve their situation slightly. Oh, there we go. That's the exploration done. Now, the next one could be Western Indian Ocean. I'm getting a little bit intel over there as well, towards Madagascar. Ooh, Commandant has unfortunately died as well. Well, we're not going to hire anyone else currently. Oh, right, we got a missionary going on. I forgot about that. I didn't remember that I had that automated. It's a good thing, though, in a way, because it started pretty much immediately. Although, does that mean that we can't... No, we did core that first. Okay, good. Oh, institution spread is basically very much negative right now in here. Because of the devastation. I could give this a little bit development, I guess, to reduce that slightly. Like, just one development in there. It's going to increase the income. It's going to reduce the devastation. So overall, it's going to be a rather positive impact in the long run. So we still need to improve our relations with the vassal quite drastically. I mean, it is increasing about 5 points per year. So we just keep it going for a little while. We should be fine. Foreign plots. Ooh. I guess we'll take the money. But now we're down to 70 tradition. Now I'm pretty sure that we cannot become a tyranny though. So we'll just start getting a bit of penalties for being below the limits there. Right, let's go ahead and send in the galley fleet over here. Do a bit of privateering. Or pirating. Coastal raiding, I suppose. But yeah, so we'll get that sorted out. Well, that's going to give us a bit more money. Actually, oh, right, everything is resetting now. Ah. Colonial company goes bankrupt. I guess we'll pay the 50 ducats. And there we go. That's another 60 ducats. Another 45 ducats. There's another one over there. That's another 15 that we could get from there. I suppose we'll sail there. Little by little, we should be able to... Oh. Let's actually get over here first. Along the way. That's another 50 ducats. And then I suppose one of the things that we could do... So the workshops aren't really that great, but we do have access to the shipyard now, so we'll build that in our capital at least. And also, we'll also maybe build that in the Christmas Island. Could also increase our main army a little bit. I wonder if another artillery would be handy. I mean, probably would speed up the sieges a little bit. It would be a bit costly though. I suppose if we can just keep raiding stuff for the extra money that we need, we should be mostly fine. Of course, Larakia over here, the truce won't last for, well, it's another 5 years actually. Oh, right, let's go out and raid that. That's another 35 ducats actually. Let's go ahead and send down here to repair by the colonies. Oh, and there we go, West Indian Ocean. Exploration complete. Go ahead and do another exploration over there. So West Indian Ocean coastlines. We're going to figure out some more islands in here. I actually already know some of them, which we could colonize. That would be a pretty good location for to do the coastal raiding in here later on. Well, that's a massive development over here. Unfortunately, it is a bit... Right, it's got monsoon in there. Okay, it's not that bad then. Hey, there we go. Conversion complete. So that's now Hindu at least. The devastation is pretty high though, so the a lot of the modifiers like goods produced and all that is it's going to take a while. I don't think there's a whole lot that I can do right now because of devastation and all that. It's just, I can't do anything to reduce that. We'd have to build a fort in here somewhere, but I don't really have the money for that currently. Ah, right, we discovered Kilwa. Good, good. And Ajuran. Oh, Kilwa's got a massive area over here, okay. In which case, we might want to settle down in Mauritius first, so that they won't be able to claim our province, and then we're going to raid this area quite nicely without any repercussion, I guess. We're getting some good intel at least in here, so that's good. Yeah, Kilwa is strong. They tend to be quite often, admittedly. Ooh, heavy ship combat ability and ship durability, although getting that Meltech would be kind of handy, but you know what, we'll still go with the extra innovativeness from the naval ideas. Is there actually exploration and global naval engagement modifier? Okay, well, it's not the worst, but it's not really the best modifier either. Is Mauritius? It is abandoned, okay. I guess we're going to afford losing a bit of manpower there. Now, let's see. Is there any more? Oh, yeah, there's a whole lot of coastlines right in here. Where's the... Right, there's the fleet. Step outside. Should be able to do a bit of raiding there. There's 25 ducats. There we go. And we'll go and do some extra raiding around here. So we should be able to get quite a bit of money, I hope. Because we do have a bit of deficit. It's not as bad as it used to be. Of course, we don't have a whole lot of land maintenance going on right now either. So that does have a significant impact on it. That's another 33 ducats. And then over here, we'll probably get another... Yeah, it's 21, I guess. Hey, there we go, West Indian Ocean. So that fleet has returned. Let's do a bit more exploration. So we've got... Well, actually, quite a bit of the sea zones over here. No, I'm going to go with the Arabian Sea right now, just so that we can get the as much of the information to the Red Sea and all that. Though I don't know if that's actually going to be going up the Red Sea. It's either Gulf of Persia or Red Sea. There's not a whole lot in there, actually. Of course, the coastline we still need to discover. How is the institution? Speaking of discovering things. Okay, it's spreading definitely into India. But Hermanis probably will not be giving us the knowledge sharing. Goes outside of colonial range. Okay, Orissa. Usual attitude. We'd really... You know what, Orissa? No, that's outside of colonial range as well. Andhra? Well, okay, so that's not going to be an option right now, then. And most of them, or like further east of like Orissa and all that, they haven't embraced the institution yet either. We'll try to get some good relations, hopefully. Is that's now 9,000 over here. We'll probably get one more infantry. Oh, that reminds me. Let's do a bit of rebel suppression down here. That should keep the things in check. Because we do also have the fort over here that we can deactivate for now. So that's also saving us some more money. It's not a whole lot, but it does have an impact also. We'll do the quick raid over there, and then I suppose, did we already... Yeah, we've raided everything else already in here. Let's just get these to the Christmas Island, then repair there. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some more light ships in here. Get like another 2. And the core in Wajik is almost complete. Then we can start converting that, I guess. Yep, immediate conversion. But we can turn Perth into a state at this point. Which we shall do. But that should actually improve the conversion speed slightly. I think it's going to take a month to recalculate. Yeah, there we go. So now it's 3% per month. Not a huge amount here, but it does help. And our vassal over here, so they still hate us. But the Liberty side is dropping. Oh, and actually, can we... no, we still can't annex this one yet. If we were to do some... actually, is there anything that I can do to get their opinion of me better? I could request maps from them. There's no knowledge sharing or institutions that I can share to them, I don't think. Actually, is there? Oh, feudalism. Okay, but they will not accept that. What about the things in here? So the enforced relation, they would hate me for that. I'm not going to grant them provinces. We placate the rulers, that would reduce the liberty side, but that won't increase the relations directly. But new vassal, at least, I'm sure that they'll be loyal soon enough. And now that they can't migrate anymore, that should be a little bit easier. I suppose in just a few years we can then hopefully defeat Larakia, unless they suddenly jump on the other side. Which is a possibility, I guess. Because I don't know how exactly these work. But let's see, Arabian Sea, we can go ahead and do the exploration there. And yes, we did actually manage to get the remaining sea zones there. Discovers... Oh, there's a bit of Mamluk peasant revolt. Alright then, speaking of Mamluks, they haven't started expanding down to here yet, have they? No, not yet at least. Do they have the exploration idea or something like that? No, they've got admin quality and trade. So it's unlikely that it's going to be colonial Mamluks this go around. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check out the links down below. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.